Namaste. This is the chart of a native who's been paying a very high EMI and is also not able to save anything on a monthly basis. So this has been going on for 10 years. Now, the native has not mentioned whether he's into business, but going by the chart, I do believe that he is into business and the loans have been taken pertaining to business. So, before we talk about any kind of a remedy, let's first understand as to why the native is going through this particular situation wherein the EMI is high and he is not able to save much on a monthly basis. See, when we take a loan, it is always seen from the sixth CSL. So, in this case, Sun will be promising about the loan. But when it comes to repayment of loan, we always look at the 12th cuspal sublord. 12th cuspal sublord here in this case is Mars. Now, whenever 12th CSL is Mars, it definitely throws a big challenge when it comes to repayment. Even if Mars is giving the required houses or favorable houses for repayment, it can still throw challenges. Now, in this case, when we try and analyze Mars, you can see Mars is giving us 2. Mars is in the second house but owns 8 and 3. So somewhere Mars is already connected to the 8th house. And as we know in KP, planet also gives the result of the nakshatra lord or the star lord. So in this case, since Mars is tenanted, Rahu is going to give a lot more result. So when Mars gets connected with Rahu, although Rahu is in the 11th house, Rahu can give unexpected results. And as we said earlier, Mars is connected to 8th house. So this adds to the problem. It makes it a little more challenging when it comes to repayment of the loan. Now, the native has been going through this problem for about 10 years now. This is what has been mentioned here. So, it should have started in Mercury Dasha itself. So, probably this is where the problems have started, Jupiter and Saturn. And as we can see in the chart, both Jupiter and Saturn are actually impacting this 7th house. 7th house is the house of business. So the loan must have been taken for business. But in this case, as we can see, uh, Mercury, Dasha, Bhukti would have been Jupiter, then Saturn, and even when we look at Ketu, Ketu is also giving results of Mars, and Ketu will give the results of the sign lord as well, which in this case is Saturn. So overall, when we look at it, it is a bit troublesome for business. Now, let's see, having understood why there is a problem in terms of repayment, let's see if let's discuss about the remedies that can be done by the native. So I have a few suggestions here. Also, uh, what I would like to tell the native is, see, Jupiter is currently in the ninth house, and I think in a month's time it will move to the 10th house. So when it moves to the 10th house, Jupiter will actually have the fifth aspect on the second house. So it will start improving the situation. But yes, I would like to give a few suggestions, or you can take it as remedies. Please try and implement them, and you should definitely start seeing uh, better results. You should, be able to clear off your loan as well as increase your savings. Of course, the timeline cannot be defined in this case, but you will definitely feel better. So the first one I would want to suggest in this case is, if you have to pay X amount as an EMI on a specific date, maybe let's go with the assumption that it's end of the month. Try and see if you can pay uh, in parts. Every Tuesday you make a payment towards repayment of the loan. All right, and by the end of the month, meaning the last Tuesday of the month, you clear the balance. Whatever is the total EMI, you just slice it up, pay every Tuesday. So you can make it like a habit. So end of the month, you pay the actual amount. Of course, you will have to see the terms of the bank as well. I don't know how it is working in your case, but see if this can be implemented. Every Tuesday, make sure you make a payment. Then the second one that you can do is please avoid using black socks and shoes. You can go with white socks. If you can't avoid black shoes, continue to use it, but let the color of the socks be white. Then make sure you chant Hanuman Chalisa every single day. That will give you a lot of relief, because Hanuman Chalisa is a mantra which will help you balance the negative effects of both Mars and Saturn. And also, I would want to add one more thing here. Please avoid sweets. Okay, even yogurt, or sometimes it's also referred to as curds, so you can avoid having that. If you can't avoid, at least minimize it. And definitely it will help you if you can get into some kind of an active sport, some form of exercise, on a daily basis. Make it a routine. And the most important remedy I would like to suggest in this case is, please pray to Lord Dakshinamurti. The reason I'm telling you this is, Jupiter as a planet can help you a lot, especially once the transit is in the 10th house, because it does aspect the second house. Second house is the house of finance. So Jupiter, when you pray to Lord Dakshinamurti, you will probably come across people who can guide you better and help you come out of this situation. So I hope this will help you. Thank you.